Welcome to INTO at the University of Exeter. We hope you enjoy living and studying at INTO, and to help you get the most out of your student experience, we've put together a life skills video. Over the next few minutes, you'll get valuable advice about nutrition, recipe ideas, cooking safely, accessing healthcare in the UK, INTO support, and how to balance your studies with your social life. While you're studying at INTO, don't forget you can go to any member of staff for support and advice.
Hello, my name is Tanya Brown and I'm the Welfare and Disability Officer here at INTO University of Exeter. I'm going to explain a little bit about my role and how I can help you whilst you're with us. If you're struggling with any aspect of university life, then please come and speak with me. Sickness. If you're unwell, I can make sure that you have everything that you need. If you have a cough or cold, a flu or a fever, I can get you the medication that you might need to help you feel better. If you have a more serious medical need, then I can make you a doctor's appointment at the Student Health Centre, and I can also attend with you if you'd like me to. Disability. If you have a long-term medical condition or a disability, I can help support you on a day-to-day level, either in the classroom or within your accommodation. If you've received extra time for your exams, had a standalone room, maybe need to take a break during your exams, take your medication, I can help with setting all of this up, and I can make you an appointment with accessibility if that's required. You may have an accident while you're with us, and this may prevent you from getting around your accommodation or the centre easily. For example, you might break a leg or have a sprained ankle. I can make sure that you're looked after during this time if you need that additional support. Your well-being. Many students find it hard to get used to the way of life when they first leave home and come to the UK. It takes students a little while to settle in the UK. Allow yourself some time to adjust. It's normal to miss friends and family at home, but please allow yourself some time. Remember, everything is different. The weather, the food, the culture, the customs, the language. After a while, if things aren't improving, please come and speak with me, and there are things that we can do to support you during this time. There are a variety of ways of things that we can do to keep ourselves feel positive, but sometimes it's difficult to be positive if you're feeling anxious, worried about your exams, missing your friends and your family. If you're struggling to make friends, if you start to experience these difficulties, please come and speak with me, and either I can help you or I can direct you to the Student Health Centre or the Wellbeing Centre at Reed Mews. Staff here can offer you a safe space and a confidential space to talk about your concerns freely. Sleeping. Lots and lots of students have problems adjusting to sleep when they come to the UK. It's really important that you tell us about this so we can help you. There's lots of information that we can share with you about sleep hygiene. Not having enough sleep will start to affect your health and your overall well-being. It will affect your relationships, your study and your attendance. Please make sure that you come and speak with me so we can discuss what's happening and help you get back to having a good night's sleep. Attendance. I also monitor your attendance, and I will run a daily, a weekly and a termly report just to check to see how you're doing. You need to aim for 100% attendance to get the most out of your time here. If you don't, your studies will suffer. Students that don't attend their classes don't usually do well in their exams because you miss out on so much information. You'll also miss out on the opportunity to meet new friends, mix in and join in with interesting topics of conversation. If you miss class, I will need to speak with you, either on the day or the following day that you return, to find out why you weren't in class. It's extremely important that you tell us if you can't attend class, and you can ring the INTO reception or email them. If you're missing class and we haven't heard from you, we will contact you to find out where you are. If you happen to be missing class for any length of time and we haven't made contact with you, I may need to contact your parents, and in extreme cases, I may need to contact the police. And the visa officer may need to inform the Home Office. So you can understand why keeping in touch with us at the time of your absence makes sense to help us understand why you aren't in class. Finally, don't expect to get everything right. There'll be lots to learn and you'll have lots of choices to make. Lots of things about independent living, relationships, alcohol, drugs, friendships and finances. You're bound to make mistakes. The first year is all about learning and there'll be plenty of time to catch up. Please don't feel silly, bad or afraid to ask. We're here to help and want you to have fun while you're here with us here in Exeter.
I'm Hebe and I'm the Student Engagement Coordinator at INTO University of Exeter. What I do in my role is help you feel integrated with the university and enjoy your experience here. It can feel like a culture shock when you come to a new country, and it might make you feel a bit isolated and lonely. So there are a few things that you can do to help you feel more relaxed and integrated and make new friends. One way to help yourself not feel as lonely when you're missing your family and feeling homesick is to make friends and meet new people by joining clubs and societies and going along to different events and activities that are happening. At INTO we run a lot of trips and evening events which can give you a good chance to meet people and also distract you from feeling on your own. As an INTO student you have access to all university societies and clubs and events.
Remember to keep your room tidy and to take out your rubbish regularly. You'll find it easier to study if you keep your desk organised with all your study materials. There's limited storage in the bedroom, so please be aware of this when purchasing any more clothes or things for your room. When washing your clothes, it's best to separate coloured items from whites. Please also regularly wash your bed linen during your stay. You can use the washing machines and dryers in Avon Laundrette, but never dry clothes on radiators in your rooms. Soon after you arrive, you should register with the Student Health Centre by filling in the online application form. In the UK, you can get lots of advice and treatment for a wide range of issues from a local pharmacy or chemist. For advice on a non-life-threatening condition, you can call NHS Direct on 111. There are also NHS walk-in centres in the city centre and at the hospital where you don't need an appointment. Both are open 7 days a week. If you have an urgent, life-threatening medical emergency, call 999 and ask for an ambulance. If you need any dental treatment or need to go to an optician, ask for information at INTO reception.
Hello everyone, my name is Barnaby. I'm a nutritionist based between Exeter and Loughborough, and today I'm going to be talking to you about healthy eating. So let's start off with what healthy eating is. It's all about eating the right foods in the right quantities for your body and for your mind. It's not only important for your health and well-being, but also for your brain so you can have that energy for when you need to study at university. For some of you, university is going to be the first time you've ever had to cook for yourself, so it's really important we get off on the right track and we don't fall into bad habits. Aim to consume 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day. This includes 1 handful of 5 different colours. This will provide you with the vitamins and minerals required to fight off coughs and colds. Buying a mixture of fresh, frozen and tinned fruits and vegetables can be great for students who are looking to save money, improve their health, but also have limited storage space for food. You should also aim to regularly consume lean protein sources throughout the day. So for meat eaters, this is going to include things such as meat, dairy and eggs, and for vegetarians and vegans, things like beans and pulses fall into this category. Takeaways are always around the corner at university, and it can be really tempting to go for one of these meals after a very stressful day. Treating yourself every now and again isn't a problem, but regular intake is going to really increase your fat in your diet, and so we want to avoid this where possible. Drinks such as energy drinks and coffee can be a great way of getting some caffeine that can help boost your mental focus and concentration when you're studying and when you're completing your deadlines, but just be wary of the sugar content in energy drinks such as Red Bull.
Remember, the Avon shop sells all the essential ingredients you will need to stock your cupboards and fridge so you can start preparing a wide range of tasty, healthy meals. Here are some recipes that you can easily cook yourself. Once you've mastered them, why not experiment with flavours and invite friends round for home-cooked dinners? Don't forget to look at use-by dates on food packaging to make sure it's healthy to eat. Remember to always wash up after yourself when cooking and use an antibacterial kitchen cleaner on all work surfaces and cutting boards, especially after preparing raw meat. Once cooked food is cooled, you can store it in the fridge in a sealed container. Always put raw food in a separate sealed container in the fridge or freezer. Microwave cooking only usually takes a few minutes. To cook a baked potato, first prick it all over with a fork and then set the microwave for 4 minutes. Turn and cook for a further 3 minutes. If you reheat food in the microwave, remember to put it in a covered container to prevent any splashing. Always stir food thoroughly after cooking, as there may be some areas that are very hot. You must never put anything metal in the microwave. That includes aluminium foil, metal takeaway containers and cutlery, as this will cause a fire. Eggs in their shells cannot be cooked in a microwave. We hope you found the hints and tips in this video helpful and that your time at INTO will be a happy, healthy and enjoyable one.